Hello everybody, and welcome to what is now 1.7 version of Minecraft. I decided that I would take the opportunity to put together a basic little demonstration of what is basically new in 1.7. Not that you can't just read what the update says, but, you know, more fun for me this way. So basically, the thing that caught my attention the most, besides, of course, pistons, was that TNT can no longer be activated unless it's either by redstone, as normal, and then also as with fire, which, of course, doesn't activate it right away, but rather when the fire goes out, like so. So I've been having some fun with just placing and then destroying TNT. It's an instant break. It doesn't take much of anything. And there is one thing I've been meaning to try. You can't break it with arrows. Alright. That was one thing I had forgotten to try until just now. Alright. Now, next was something I don't know if I just missed it or if it was kept under covers, but shears. I remember seeing this mod a while back, but you do not make them like you do in that. They're much, much easier. So when I first loaded this world, I was like, oh, you know, it would be so fun to get all of this stuff from scratch, but then I saw that for the pistons, the sticky pistons, you need slime balls, and then I just said screw it, and I downloaded too many items and all of that. But basically what shears are for is it is a basic way to get leaves now. Instead of cheating, you can now get leaves yourself. So now, with these leaves, you can kind of just make little hedges for yourself. And I remember in the mod originally, there was also pruners that you can use to also shape these leaves, but that is not in vanilla. Next, it said that you could only get sheep, or, well, it didn't say you could only get it, but it said that you would no longer get wool from sheep from punching them, which is true, which kind of made me sad thinking about it, because generally the first thing someone does in Minecraft, besides getting some wood to build with, is getting some wool to make a bed. And I was like, oh geez, now you have to get iron to make the shears to get the wool. Which, by the way, I'm so used to this being bigger. I'm blind. Okay. Basically, you just make shears with 2 pieces of iron shaped like that. Anywhere on the board, of course, works. And then, to use it, you just right-click on the sheep. And it looks like I've been getting anywhere from 3, 4... I haven't... Oh, there's 2. I was going to say I've never gotten 2, but then I got 2. 3 or 4 wool from each sheep, which is a big improvement. And since there's another sheep over here, I'm going to go ahead and try dyeing it and seeing, make sure that still works like it should. Of course it does. And yes, one thing I did notice, and I ran out of sheep to use, sad face, but anyways, when you kill a sheep that has wool on it, it will still drop 1 piece of wool. So you're not completely screwed for the bed until you get iron. You can still get wool. It's just you have to find 3 sheep instead of getting lucky with just finding 1 and getting 3 pieces of wool. So making that bed first off is still possible. Oh, here's a sheep I can demonstrate with. So hitting it does not give you wool. Until it dies, you will always get exactly 1 piece of wool. Okay. Now, next thing is pistons. Now, the most thing I was excited about with piston, as you can see, is finally being able to use it to block off the flow of water. And I'm sure everyone will come up with much more creative things than I am, but you can use it to turn on and off the flow of water. because it literally moves one block out of the way. Now, I played a little bit with the Pistons mod when it was not in the vanilla, and it was okay, but I didn't really think much of it. So, I mean, I messed with it for a little while, and then it was gone. But then I heard Pistons were going to be in here, so, yeah. I was much more excited. Now, the first thing I ever thought to do with Pistons, besides that little floodgate there, was to use them for lighting, because I've always wanted to be able to turn on and off lights without having to break all of my torches and stuff, so being able to just flip a switch and have it be gone, it'd be easier to see if it was nighttime out. I could just do this. Oh, no, maybe not. Huh. Well, that's great. Good job, Kayla. Good job. But yeah, it does work. It's just, the piston is, you can see through it. So I had to block it off, with some stone. And I probably could have done a better job, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. And then these ones are letting some light in as well, but, they are my other idea. So, but yeah, it does work. You can see a little bit of lighting change, and it really does work. I assure you, as long as you don't have any other light source, which these are providing other light sources. This is my window with shutters. Now, this isn't really the best thing, but I just wanted to have this little house and have it demonstratable. You can get really, really creative with these pistons, because you can attach pistons to pistons and activate them, and just it's phenomenal what you can do with them. And I totally just did that all wrong. But yeah, it's really fun to play with and mess with, and that music is atrocious, and I'm sorry. I did not think to turn it off, but anyways. They are a lot of fun once you really get playing with them, and I'm sure I will. I just have not yet. I remember watching, actually on the Mojang YouTube channel, their 1.7 preview video, and they did some pretty cool stuff with pistons. Another thing that I think is cool with pistons is that they don't change the physics that sand have. So here I have this sand, and sorry I do that. That's just what I do with buttons. I like to have it activated from the bottom, not from the side. So, anyways, you can see here that it does not affect the sand's gravity. So the sand will lift up and then drop back as normal, like slower. So it'll be as if you removed a block from underneath the sand, and continuing to do so. If there's one piece of block, or one block of sands, then it will destroy it if you lift it up and drop it too fast. But otherwise, it's fine. It's just there you go. There you go. Yeah. So yeah. Another thing that I thought was really nifty that I saw that they did with theirs was they had. I should have set this up beforehand. Let me find. Okay, so they had like one going this way. To there. One going this way? No, I don't remember. Oh my god. I will link the video in the description. But anyways, yes, have wonderful, fabulous things. If you could let a little bit of water out. Yeah. Fun stuff. But, I didn't really get to play with it as much as I would have liked, but basically, that's the updates for this time around. Overall, I am quite happy with it, but yet again, he has left me waiting. When 1.6 came out, I was so waiting for Pistons in 1.7, and now that 1.7's out, I'm just waiting for adventure mode in 1.8, and it's just stressful. I just want to play the game, just release it all. But yeah, I think that is about it for now. I was just gonna see about these. Yep. Okay. So I will be having fun with that. Get down. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, there is one thing I did want to check. In the mod version of this, the pistons would sort of throw the player. It doesn't appear as if it does that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. How about items? Does it push items? It pushes items. Okay. Also, how about trapdoors? Can it push a trapdoor? Can it push a source water block? Oh no, that was totally in the wrong. Oh god. Cough, cough. Button! Button. Yeah. Oh, it will destroy a source water. Oh, I like that. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm rambling and discovering and investigating more new things that are interesting to me. Trapdoor. Goodbye. Goodbye. Thank you. Push. Oh, it destroys it. Is there anything it can't push? Like, can it get rid of a portal? Even though I don't really know why you would have it set up next to a portal. But, yes, it's just... Oh, it moves the oh. That, I could have fun with that. Okay. On that wonderful note, I'm going to go have... I'm going to have to go ahead and say adieu for now. See, it does work. I told you. Minecraft 1.7. Yay! Goodbye.